When she started asking me questions, she'd be like, would you like to destroy and uncreate that? And I was like, you can do that? I can give it up? After 4 days of this class, just going, what just happened? My first foundation class, I didn't really know much about Access. I was looking for something to basically give me some tools so I could get happy. Because when I found Access, I not only was not happy, but nothing worked in my life. It wouldn't matter what I tried different. It was almost as if the foundation that I was building my life from was flawed. So when I see this class called The Foundation, I'm like, okay, what is this? One of the things I remember was certain questions would bring me to tears or bring up anger or bring up all of these different energies. I'd never had anything in my life up until that point that put words to it. You know, I was the kid in school sitting under a tree crying, wondering, why am I crying? Or someone would say something to me and I'd be angry and I'm like, why am I angry? I didn't realize that I was aware of energies. When she started asking me questions, she would say to me, well, would you like to destroy and uncreate that? You know, and she was this cute little thing too. And she'd be like, would you like to destroy and uncreate that? And I was like, you can do that? I can give it up? And she's like, yeah. And she would use this clearing statement. And my world, my body, my universe, my space, whatever you want to call it, was shedding. You know, it was purging all of these things that I couldn't seem to get rid of. So I remember after 4 days of this class, just going, what just happened? Basically with the foundation class, it's about breaking apart that foundation that you're creating your life from with certain things that may not necessarily be true for you. Most of which I thought was real and true about me turned out not to be. And I had to, along the way, discover, wait a minute, what is true for me here? What I found with that was when I started making choices, choosing different things in my life that made me lighter or brought with them some sense of peace, some things that I didn't have to fight against in order to create, my life started showing up different. And so with this class, you gain the tools that we should have been given at birth. I don't know about you, but I didn't grow up with many tools. I grew up with a lot of insanity. We've all got our stories. You know, we can all recite how we got here based on all of the things that have, you know, gone on in our lives. And this is why this doesn't work and this is why that doesn't work. But what if we didn't have to live from the story anymore? What if you could create your life from each day is, okay, who am I today? Yesterday's gone, what can I create for my future? This putting you in the driver's seat of your life. This putting you beyond any of the things that you were told you were, or told you could have, or told you couldn't have, and giving you the power to actually create the life that's actually true for you.